Hey y'all, welcome back to another Cup of Conversation,
where we have conversations worth having.
I'm your host Coco.
And I'm your host T.
And today we have a special guest, Miss Lanaya, Houston's favorite realtor.
Period.
Yes.
Girl, I don't know what to say.
How you doing today?
I'm doing okay, y'all. How y'all doing?
Yeah,
We good. Yeah,
No.
it's Saturday. It's Saturday, right?
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Okay. How about I say it's Friday or Saturday?
No, it's Saturday.
Okay, it's Saturday. I'm doing good. I had a good day today.
Long day today.
Yes. What? Like when I got done today with working, I was like, dang, I gotta do my makeup now. Golly,
doing this makeup, we bulk recorded, and y'all probably gonna be able to tell because our hairstyles.
Yeah,
that's
right.
the main thing that's gonna show because y'all know y'all gonna be like, damn, they kept them braids in. Yes, we bulk recorded, so we been here 3 days in a row, and having to do my makeup
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Having to do my makeup every day is what's exhausting because. Being makeup artists, y'all know we don't do our makeup like this. Like we the ones doing the makeup. We ain't never the ones done up. But baby, we been outside doing this makeup.
Yes, and I think that's the hardest part. It's like one thing getting dressed to come here, but I gotta do my makeup too. I gotta look like something. I know
that's right.
I ain't put my edge control on.
I see why some of y'all got podcasts right in the living room, just doing what y'all do.
Really?
Because I'll be thinking sometimes like, do we overdo it? Are we extra?
No,
a little bit.
We gotta be about the aesthetic,
but we do. We definitely have to be the aesthetic.
Have to have. Definitely gotta.
We can't be in the backyard doing a podcast.
I'm telling you, no shame.
When we get
that's
rich,
how you get down. Like that's how you get down. But I've been looking at podcasts just like locally or like because we usually look at podcasts that's way bigger than us.
Right.
I've been looking at local podcasts. And I'm thinking, damn.
We ain't too bad.
We ain't half bad up. Right. Niggas slapping this motherfucker up in their living room and saying, let's go, let's get it.
Don't even be having a correct light.
No, for real. We tried that one time. We were so displeased. We was never again. No more living room episodes.
No. But that's why I was about to say, when we get rich and we have our money together, we're going to have us a house with a specific
setup
area. Yes. And so we can, girl, come over to the house. Okay, I'm coming to your house. Okay.
I'm coming. Well, how my day started off
be good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I was saying how my day started off today. I was supposed to have a showing, but it was going to be in Sunnyside. Y'all, I was so happy that he canceled because...
I was finna say, girl.
Because, man, that traffic to get over there, it's the rodeo going on.
I was just going to say, that's what's going on downtown. I'm thinking it's something more than the rodeo.
It's the rodeo and all of that stuff. And I think... No, it's not Drake tonight. No, that's the Bun B.
That's Tuesday.
That's Tuesday. Okay, then.
Y'all going?
No, I'm not going.
Bubba had just texted me and was like, let's do it.
I was invited
wanted to go.
But I'm not going.
We was about to get the tickets the day before they announced Drake was going. But they done went up 5 times since then. So
they like 300 and something.
Yeah, we should have made our move when
it was like 50 something.
Because we checked it. They was like $80 a ticket or $90 a ticket.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't crazy.
And so him coming to just shot the tickets.
$300 a ticket now.
And I haven't listened to Drake since Take Care, so...
Oh.
Yeah.
Poor honey.
Yeah, I like Drake. But, I don't like
know
him
why
that much.
I stopped listening.
Right. I don't like him that much. Not to be doing all that. But we like to start off by letting our guests kind of tell the people what you do and how we got you here.
So I am a Houston realtor, but Krista is my makeup artist, and she did my makeup last week for an event I went to. Came to my house and did my makeup, and so we was talking, and then she asked me, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." I've been in real estate. This is going into my 6th year.
Okay.
I've been doing it full time for going on 5 years. So I'm grateful for that because it's a constant flow, Yes. And I'm also I have my own tax company as well called LMW Tax and Notary Services, and that's virtual though. I don't have no brick and mortar or nothing. It's virtual. And what else about me, girl? I just love socializing. I'm a social person. I'm very outgoing. I like talking to people, helping people, and I'm just happy to be here.
I love that.
Well, that's really why I asked her too. Not even so much because she's a businesswoman, but when I told her this too in private, like every time I see her page, like or see her on her stories and stuff like that, I'm like, if a grown woman doing her thing with or without a man, like on top of her business, on top of her kids, on top of her family, if y'all need to see one, like I always think of Lanaya. So I'm like, I want her to be on the show because I be like, oh, I want to be like her when I grow up.
And girl, she goes right in with the lineup we've been having.
Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah.
You fit in perfect with everybody we've been having. Hey y'all, are you ready to take your intimate moments to the next level? Then look no further than Decapade.
Yes, with their premium adult toy collection, you can explore your wildest fantasies and ignite passion like never before.
From discreet and compact vibes to luxurious and indulgent pleasure products, they have everything you need and everything you desire.
Yes, and don't forget to tell them Cup of Conversation sent you.
And you said, so you've been doing real estate for 6 years, but 5 years
full time. Because when I first got my license, which was in 2018, I worked. I was still working. So I couldn't be as hands-on the way I wanted to, and I lost deals like that. So, I got on my knees, prayed to God, kind of asking him to, guide me because I really want to do this. So he allowed me to quit my job.
So that was one of my questions. Like, how has leaving your 9-to-5 benefited you? Like, because some people say, well, first give us an insight on, did you do something? Did you do this cold turkey? Did you have a savings before you did this? Did you do this with a strategy?
I had $10,000 to my name when I walked away, but we know that's not a lot of money,
right?
Of course. But the way God set it up for me was, I was always working contract jobs when I lived out here. I mean, I'm saying like I don't live out here, but when I was working, I always worked contract jobs because I did accounting. So I would just work with different temp agencies, right?
Okay.
So that particular assignment I was working on was at Baker Hughes. I don't know if y'all heard of it, but I worked at Baker Hughes. It's an oil and gas company, and I was doing the accounting. Okay. So the assignment was supposed to end March of 2020, right? But I had put in a 2-week notice actually in 2019, like right before, maybe like the beginning of December, because I was tired and I really wanted to do my real estate because I'm paying all of this money, and I can't be good in it because, I'm here with these people and I got to pretend something I'm not, or whatever.
You know how they go.
To somebody else's business and somebody else's dream.
Now, it was paying me good. I was making like $42 an hour, but it was stressful. Yeah. Right? It was real stressful. So I was like, I can't do this no more. So I prayed and I went to the supervisor and I told her, look, I'm going to put my 2-week notice in. She wound up contacting the temp agency. The temp agency called me and was like, Lanaya, they told me that you put your 2-week notice in and everything, but I wanted to know, can you stay at least till the end of the year so to help them with closeout and all of this stuff? And so I was like, okay, then I thought about it, and something said, yeah, because if you quit, you ain't going to get unemployment. But if the assignment is ending, you're going to get unemployment.
Right. Okay.
So I stood there till December 31st.
Right.
And then that's when COVID hit at the top of 2020. It was tax season, so I was rolling in tax season. I was good, and then I filed unemployment. And y'all know Trump, I was getting like maybe, I want to say like probably about $2,000 every week or so, every other week. I was getting something like that because they paid me the max. But when Trump added that extra, y'all remember he was giving that extra money?
I was getting my $1,200, and then he added my extra on there. I'm getting about $15, $16.
Girl, baby, I was clearing $5,000 a month in unemployment.
Really?
In unemployment. I ain't had to touch none of my tax money that I was making from plus, I was. So
you had the perfect setup, basically.
I had the perfect
setup. The timing.
Everything was in God's timing.
I was like, impeccable timing.
I was like, oh Lord, thank you, Jesus. And plus, I still had my 10,
right?
That I was sitting on.
And so you was able to leave that in the savings.
I was able to leave it, y'all.
Wow.
And so that's how I just started elevating my money up and up and up, and it just worked for me.
Wow, that is crazy.
Testimony,
yes,
baby.
Lord, thank you, Jesus. Every time I think about it.
Yes, and you just recently spent a month in
I just
Europe?
spent the month in Europe. I did. I went there at the top of December, and I didn't come back until the top of January, like the second week in January. And I did. I stayed in Amsterdam. I'm sorry, the Netherlands, which is central.
Okay.
And then I did Amsterdam, Germany.
This was a vacation or business?
This was vacation.
Okay,
Me and my kids went.
Okay.
And then it was. Then we did France. We did London. We had Rotterdam, Leeuwarden, girl, everything. Baby, I had a time. I did not want to come back.
And baby, shopping. I was watching her stories like, oh, I wish I could be there. Take me there. Why you left me, girl?
Baby, I'm telling you, the shopping over there is next level. The things that we consider luxury here is very basic over there.
Right.
Like the Prada tennis that the men wear here is like $350 over there, and they like $1,000.
$1,200.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, that's crazy. You know, I was buying these nice bags. They got a store over there that they call it's called De Bourgenkopf, but it's their version of Saks.
Okay.
Girl, baby,
Quality,
and it's affordable. It's cheap.
Yeah,
it's not like the bag may be $5-6 grand here, but like $1,500 there.
Yeah,
and you don't have to worry about taxes like that either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
baby, I might have to try.
So that would be one of your benefits for leaving your 9 to 5, being able to. But even though you were making pretty good money,
I was making pretty good money,
but you wouldn't have been able to leave and be gone for a month.
I couldn't see my money either because. Even though everybody's like, dang, that was a lot of money you making, but you're waiting on a paycheck every 2 weeks. So it's like the timing was off. The timing, you got to wait on this to pay that versus I make money every day now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, it's like, man, I don't have to sit around and take PTO off or plan my money or nothing like that.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just happy.
That does affect. I hate that. That's one thing I really hate about 9 to 5. I think that's where it would ultimately take me out of it because I have to structure my whole life around this.
Right.
Basically, I gotta if I'm going on vacation or spend time with my family, I gotta make sure. All right, I paid this or I did that, and I gotta make sure the check covered this.
Exactly.
You already make sure the check all throughout the month, every month. You making sure the check cover the bills, but now you gotta make sure it cover extra expenses.
Exactly.
Sometimes
it's a lot.
I be like, girl.
I kept saying the whole time, Lord, like when I was over there, I was just like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I can't believe I didn't been out the country before, but going
the way you were,
is going out the country.
Right.
Because you experiencing a whole different culture than going to some Jamaica or Mexico and all that. But over there, like, girl, it's just, I can't even explain it. The people are nice, you know. It's just like a breath of fresh air. There's no crime over there.
Really? Why is America the idolized place there? Why does everybody want to cross our borders?
Right.
Girl, because they had people over there asking me, oh, you're from the United States, I want to come there. I'm like, no, you don't. It's very ghetto.
Right.
Yeah. You don't like it here? That's what I would have been asking.
They stealing, like...
You don't like it right here?
I say stop watching TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
It's not what it is.
It's that, I guess it's that grass is the green on the other side type of thing. You always think what you don't have. Right.
Exactly. And over there, they don't care about credit over there.
Really?
You know, I heard that about another country.
Really? So you can get houses, cars, and just as long as you got the money?
As long as you got the money,
a girl moved to Bangkok or something like that. It's the same there.
The two lesbians? I see them on my For You page sometimes.
They didn't check their credit or nothing as long as they had enough money.
As long as you had enough money. They don't care about that.
So, okay, well, that's cool. Okay, so listen to this, though.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl T.
And your girl Coco.
And are you looking for some brand exposure? Do you have a business that you're trying to put in front of a new audience? Because look, right now we are giving out free commercials. Free. Oprah style, baby.
Yes, you get one.
Period. We putting it out there. And we building our brand and we trying to help you build your brand.
Yes. So if you have a small business, large business, medium-sized business, whatever kind of business you might have, let us know. Get in our inbox, email us, and let us know how we can help you grow your business and see some success this year.
Yes.
These slots are only free for a limited amount of time. We're going to give you the first 4 weeks of the month free free. You get to see how we expose you, how many people come on behalf of Cup Conversation, and then you get to decide, is it worth it? So this is a deal of a lifetime if you ask me. As a business owner myself, if somebody gave me this opportunity, I would definitely do it. We have views on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
Yes,
and
just get out there,
as well as the podcast platforms. Yes. So tap in with your girls.
Very much so. Get them commercials while they last. Deuces.
So how does the money work over there though? What's the value like? So if I take $10,000 over there, what that's gonna give me?
It depends on where.
To Europe. I guess it would
because I honestly don't know, y'all, because I used my American Express the whole time I was there. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't converting nothing to cash. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I know they charge you. I know when I saw my statement, I had an international fee for the things that I was purchasing, but it was like $5.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like nothing drastic.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know what the value of it is.
Right.
I seen the girls on TikTok. I can't remember specifics, but I know they said they went down there with $10,000, and it was equivalent to like. Oh, don't make me exaggerate because it was something high, and like I said, they was in Bangkok. So the credit thing, yes,
really,
the credit thing is
bombing people and all.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I mean, every place is gonna have their, their issues. That's why it's more. I think it's more to look into further than the money. You got to look into what kind of society,
with the culture,
their government is everything,
they laws, and
exactly,
things like that. And another thing, no one over there is obese. No one is fat over there.
Yeah,
really, the whole place.
I didn't see one fat person. I mean, myself, I'm considered fat over there. You
really?
Would be too, because everyone over there like this, because all they do is walk.
Yeah.
You don't really need a vehicle.
It ain't too much driving.
It ain't too much driving. You're catching Euro trains. That's what they call them. And then the food is not like the food here. There's no additive preservatives, all of that stuff.
So what does a grocery store look like over there?
Girl, they got this store over there called Albert Ein. Girl, everything is fresh. You could really smell the fresh seafood. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go ride to Kima out here, you could smell the seafood. Yeah. That's how it is over there. You could smell it. It's so fresh. It tastes different. It's real light. Apple juice, the apple juice we drink here is not real apple juice. Apple juice is supposed to be unfiltered.
It's supposed to be not see-through.
Not see-through. It's supposed to taste like applesauce. Yeah. That's how your apple juice used to taste, and your orange juice supposed to taste like oranges.
And it's only supposed to last about 3 days, 3-4 days max.
Really?
Yeah, surely.
You gotta throw that out.
Yup.
You can't keep them.
I stopped eating a lot of stuff once I came back.
I did that too with Jamaica. When we went to Jamaica, it had a lot of fresh things. Yeah. We juiced for a long time, but of course we reverted back to the American way. But like,
it makes you
it do make you conscious. Yeah.
It makes you very conscious. Like,
really,
what you doing? Yeah.
Okay, you got me feeling like I need to go exploring.
Yeah,
I think I do want to look into just seeing, like, because like I said, it's more about the money. Like, it's about, is it peaceful? Is it?
Well, I only asked about the money too because I want to see how soon I can go. Like, do I need to wait about 3 months? Yeah, right. Or can I run off with my little 5-10K?
Here's the thing: when we flew to, like I said, I was staying centrally in the Netherlands. But when you fly to, we flew to London, right? London is probably like a flight from here to Dallas.
Okay.
It's like real
so everything close.
Everything is close. Now, if you want to catch the train, because I caught the train to France, that was like a 2-hour train ride. Okay. But the flight for me and my kids to go to London, we called British Airways, was $200.
For you and your kids?
For me and my kids. That was it.
200 piece?
200 total. She rubbing eye up. What? It was 200 total.
What are we doing wrong? Okay, so not to cut y'all off, but what are we doing wrong here? What's
trying to build credit? That's the same. If everybody else ain't got credit and we got credit, think about that. Like, it's hard enough for us to save our money, and then we barely make it. A lot of people, if we working 9 to 5s, barely make it. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the way the economy is now. And if you're middle class, you basically still lower class. So like. What the credit part is the part that I feel like is like the
well, I feel like it's a lot of stuff though, because and
that's our government though.
Okay, that brings me.
They're stealing.
Yeah, of course.
That brings me to the next question. I had in my notes that the government owns everything. So with you being in real estate, do you feel like, because they have this side of TikTok that says that home ownership is overrated?
I mean, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm not a homeowner. I don't desire to be.
Okay.
And my reason is because when I was married, me and my ex-husband, we tried to do it, but it didn't work out with trying to purchase a home. And then by the time I divorced him, I was like close to 40.
Okay.
I was like 37. So I felt like my kids are older. What do I need a house for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen that same discussion on TikTok, and a lot of people were saying that same thing.
I feel like it could be beneficial for you, like if you're in your 20s, your early 30s, and you just meeting your spouse, and y'all haven't had kids, and you want to have your kids grow up in a home,
right,
or whatever. I don't feel like it's overrated, because I feel like it depends on the person. I have clients that's 60 years old that's ready to buy their first home.
Right.
Really?
It just depends on where you are in life and what you want.
Yeah.
But for me, I don't desire to.
Right.
I seen that same, seen that same conversation, and most people were saying, well, I'm single and I'm this and I'm that. I don't need a whole house. I want to live in a high rise. I want to live in something luxury already made for me.
That's what.
Because I was thinking, my sister stays in apartments like this, and she is 30 something. I don't even know her exact age, but she's 30 something, and she just had her first baby. My little niece is about to be probably like 2 years old. I think so. Anyways, that's beyond the point.
Okay.
But she just had her first baby. Anyway, and she always lived like this too, like in these kind of high rises or just high rises in general. And now she was asking me, like, when she was at my house the other day, like, well, how much for something like this? And I was like, oh yeah, because I'm renting. And I was telling her, and I was like, yeah, you want to get you looking for a house now, because high rise ain't working for you no more. But that's what she I'm about to say, but that's what she wanted at first. I feel like it just depends on what you need, where you are.
But even still, though, do you think that it's necessary to buy? Because you can rent a house.
You can rent a house.
And the reason I asked that too is because, like I said before, do you really ever own a house?
Not until 30 years after you completely pay it off.
But even then,
first purchase that home, you still gotta pay somebody to live there. You paying property taxes constantly, and even after you didn't pay that house off after 30 years, you still gotta pay your property taxes. You still gotta pay your HOA if you're in the HOA, community. Because if not, they could put a lien on your home and come and take it.
Right.
So if you, at the end of the day, in actuality, no.
Right.
In actuality, no, because you're going to be paying for the land or either the house for the rest of your life till you're dead.
See, I feel like for me, I want to own a home because I want the things that a land can offer. I can plant, I could crop, I can have cattle and stuff if I want to. I could really
you need to be out in the country.
That's what I want. I want to be on the outskirts of. When I figure when I buy, I'm not going to be in here. I'm not trying to have a nice high rise. I don't need a mansion. I need the land.
The land.
Exactly.
I can build 3 mansions on the land.
Exactly. The whole family compound.
You know what I mean?
So that's really, and the reason I ask some of these questions because
kind of want to kill the narrative.
Not even that, just for myself, because I'm always me and my husband, we've been married for now about to be 5 years this month, and people always ask y'all buying, y'all renting, y'all in this, and sometimes I feel kind of embarrassed to say that I'm renting, but it's because of the standard that people place on in a home. But then when I started doing my research, because now me and my husband, we both always said, and one of the reasons outside of our credit, my credit, At first, his was good, and mine was bad. Now mine getting better than that whole life happened. And so outside of that, it was always that me and him both, we never wanted to spend. We knew the type of house that we wanted would be either between now probably like 500,000, between 3 and 4 then, but like now probably like 5 to 6 now, with the type of house that we wanted to live. And I said, but Carrie, we really would be paying $500 to $600 to be this close to somebody. We don't have a backyard. We can't do certain things. And so our goal has always been to do land. Yeah. And so here recently we've been looking at like land and stuff, and it's like you can get like, don't put this in the episode because I don't want to. I'm gatekeeping right now. Yeah. But I'm sure people know. But like the people that don't, you can get like land for $200,000 for like 20 acres out in Lufkin, Woodville, all the areas out there. Yeah. And we've been like literally like on the weekends we've been just going around because we're trying to manifest it. Like you know how they say just do certain things.
That dude on TikTok when he said he just buying, like he just realized how foreclosed houses or the land that
he probably household selling.
He just going around by hand. He was like, I ain't never seen some of these places.
Because that's what I said. I would probably, if I want to buy something, I just go get me a piece of land and hold it. Yeah. That's all. I probably have no intentions on building nothing on it. But I just hold it and pay my tax. But somebody else might want to. That's how you can sell it and flip your money.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think I gotta look further into it because when my dad passed away, they started telling us about like how he had oil on his land or something like that, and sending us very small checks. When I say very small, I mean pennies on the dollar, just to say like, because I guess it was just a like portion minerals of what he had. Minerals of like a portion of what he had, but I want to have something like that, but in a bigger capacity. Like,
I get it.
I want to have like some land that I could leave back to my children or family and with something on it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said the cattle, because I see how Rick Ross, I listen to him talk about how he do his real estate.
How he do,
And the cattle were to bring your property taxes down and like
get certain things, like the timber, timber. What is it called? Timber, like when you have trees on your tree farmers.
Oh yeah, tree farm. Yeah, you can do that too. Yep.
Yeah, right. Kind of work the system.
It's a lot.
How it's working, because you know
do it all the time.
Exactly.
You know, definitely.
You know, they check our credit. We're paying for the rest of our life, like you said, 30 years.
Might as well get something out
of it. We need to play the game back.
Right.
We need to learn how to maneuver through these little cracks of our government, because like we were just talking about overseas, if they don't have that like that, it's ways around it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a necessity. It ain't nothing we need.
It's a way to keep us in the loop. Basically, you know, keep a hold on everything.
Indeed, things like this over there is running them probably like about maybe about $600 a month. Yeah.
The girls, you didn't watch the girls on TikTok?
I don't never stay long enough.
They pay their whole lease for the year.
Yeah. It be like cheap.
And I think for like a few thousand.
Yeah.
They whole lease for the year.
$500-600 a month. And that's 2 bedrooms. You like when I was riding the train, I would see like these like husband and wife, like they do not have a car, y'all. I'm so sorry. They get on you can tell they got their family, the husband, the wife, they got groceries, they 2 kids, the one in a stroller, they putting all of that on the train, and they stand.
And they know how to maneuver through life like this, because that's normal.
It's the norm. For us, it's like a culture shock, because it's like I'm used to getting in a car, driving, I'm going here, going there, spending all of this money.
But you know, thinking about it, that's probably way less stress.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to think about a car note and like, I got my insurance, I got my car note. Who they gonna come get my car if I don't pay it? You know, I don't even have that worry.
All you gotta do is load money on the card and hop on the train. That's it.
You gotta have enough for groceries, and that's about it.
And the kids out there is so free, like. The kids, they go to the grocery store. They're not scared. You see like 5-6-year-old kids on the train by themselves.
No.
Promise you. Yes.
5-6 years old.
I've heard these same things on TikTok.
Yes.
I've heard these same things.
It's the norm, because the kids they're being kids, but that's their norm to catch the train, go to practice, go do this. Their parents is not taking them.
No like this. It's not like, it ain't like.
How can they get an area with no crime though, y'all?
I couldn't tell.
I wouldn't say none. I wouldn't say none. I would say super low.
The type of crime they had, the last time I think they had crime, I was told when I was out there, was maybe like in 2000. That's over 20 years ago, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, you mean like big crimes, like murders or mass murders?
It was like what somebody stabbed someone.
Wow.
Yeah,
but they don't really have a lot of guns out. They don't do guns out there, so
the police officers.
You got to be working hard if you feel commit a crime.
Security guards, because they don't have no gun or nothing. When you going through customs, once you get over there, you going through customs, and even when like you in their train stations, because it kind of look a little bit like New York. They train stations were clean,
right?
And they have security guards standing at the little thing to make sure no one jumps over when swiping through the go. And they just got their uniform on, standing there just like this.
No guns, no nothing. And they speaking of New York, they recently just was talking about bringing like a task force or a SWAT team to start monitoring their subways.
Their subway is so red. You been in New York before? Girl,
you didn't take the subway though, huh?
We went down there, but we didn't get on it.
I took it a lot because it's quicker.
Because it's quicker.
Yeah.
But I learned how to maneuver. Like
me too.
Really?
The D train, the A train.
Exactly. That's what I was doing.
We were only there for like 2-3 days.
But it's people out there that kind of, like you said, learned how to maneuver without no cars. They loading it. I seen because I was on there late. I seen a young boy get. He wasn't young. You could tell he was probably in like high school or something, fresh out the shower. I said he probably about to go to a little girl house or something. He done got on here with his headphones on. He about to go get on. Like he got his slippers on. You could tell he fresh out the shower. Right. And shit. I said, but this is funny. Like this is crazy. Because
our kids would never.
Yeah. Because they would have been to stole a car.
Yeah.
And now now they ride down 610 trying to figure it out.
It really, being over there really makes me realize how messed up America is, and also how desensitized we are.
Yeah. We normalize too much. Way too much.
That's crazy how you said they hadn't had crime since the 2000s. Like to live in a place like that, like now hearing that like that make me feel like, dang, I ain't really do my due diligence to think about like where you want to raise kids. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a place that you should be raising a kid.
Because all we know is
I was about to say exactly.
You don't think nowhere else unless you're trying to go off the grid. And
that's literally what's next.
And they say, I mean, to be a dual citizen ain't easy. It ain't, because you definitely don't want to give your citizenship up to America, because they say it's hard to get it back. But you also don't want to be stuck here. You want to have like freedom to go get a job whenever you do pull up in these other countries and want to live. Like
you have visas when you go to Europe. At first, you just needed your passport, but effective January 1st, you have to have a visa.
Oh, really?
So they just kind of making it. There's more money for Europe to make, of course. But they just trying to monitor who coming in and out of their country.
Yeah, because I mean, look at how what we going through with the immigration stuff. And like I said, I don't understand why our borders are so. You know, the ones that. Why y'all want to come here? There's a lot of other better places to go, baby.
Because they can't get in so easy.
That too, and they know it's just full of crime out here. They trying to fit in.
When you going through the airport, baby, you ain't taking off no shoes and all of that. You just
TSA
through. TSA, when you get over there, you ain't taking off none of that.
I don't think America is the promised land no more.
Through the thing like this, you just walking through. If you have a bag or something, put that on to come back.
Yeah, of course.
But that's it. You ain't got to take off your shoes.
Right.
That is so crazy.
I was doing this. The man's like, no. I say, oh no, no. Oh, okay then.
That is crazy.
Wow. We are really messed up, y'all.
Yeah.
We really messed up.
And we think it's all a precaution and we doing it for the safety.
Yeah.
No, it shouldn't be like this in the first place. We need to check on some of these people's mental health.
Yeah.
Because that's where our problem
I bet that's not even a thing there. Mental health. Like
they don't have like you don't have to take they don't have a lot of medicine like pharmacy and stuff over there because no one really gets sick.
Right.
Because they don't have the food.
And there's probably a lot of people still doing agriculture, still plant based. A lot of
And a lot of things is the most you'll see is probably like Theraflu or something. Their version,
right.
Version.
They say a lot of when you match up like the stuff that we have and they have, the ingredients are different.
It's totally different.
That's crazy.
It's
crazy the stuff TikTok will teach you now because that's probably why they're trying to ban that motherfucker. I think that's really the first social media app that that's letting it circulate from all over the world.
Opening your eyes to what's really going on.
Facebook gonna show you people that's close to you. Instagram gonna show you people that's close to you.
That's right.
TikTok is gonna show you everybody.
That's
y'all talk about it's danger. It's a danger to society. No, Instagram, the facade is a danger to mental health and society. It's not TikTok. We learning too much on there. I mean, it might be some misinformation on there, but it's a lot of information on there
to be taken up and used.
Very.
So with everything we talked about, like as far as like, you know, you kind of like are helping people buy homes and teaching them the process and teaching them how to, you know, have. Well, I would say financial freedom, but since we didn't talk, is it really financial freedom?
Really financial?
Right. Yeah. But how do you feel about like teaching? Like, because we talked about this literally every episode since about what will it take for, you know, our culture to hop on the bandwagon of doing more. And when I say do more, not doing more what we already doing, but the doing more the right thing, like helping each other come up, helping, you know, circulating the money in the black community, or you know, teaching each other the things that we need to survive. Because although we might have just said about the home ownership being a situation, it's still very important to have some type of assets.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So like, do you see yourself in the future or even in the present now, like being that voice for you in your industry, like, or teaching maybe, you know?
I definitely can, because I get this question asked a lot to me, because I'm always talking about financials, you know, and things, and how you use other people's money to make money versus your own money.
Exactly.
And I studied a lot of this stuff when we had all that downtime during the pandemic. So for me, since we are in America, of course, credit is a huge factor for us. So I always say the main thing, even if you don't have the money, the cash, the liquid assets, I would say you need credit.
Right.
Credit will allow you to walk into doors to get you things that cash won't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They treat you like goddesses when you have
credit.
Great credit. You know?
That's true.
So my main thing, I like to educate people how to utilize their credit cards. If you need credit repair, I could put you with somebody. I don't do it, but I can help you
find somebody.
How to go to somebody, and also after they get you where you need to be, how to keep your credit
the way it is,
and get you to the 800 club.
Right. And can you have an e-book as well? Okay.
I have an e-book. It's called So You Got Your Credit Fixed Now What? And because a lot of people don't know what to do after they get their credit fixed. And a lot of people think having a 600 or 640 credit score is good. That's basically fair. Once you cross to the 700s, that's when your credit becomes excellent. And in my ebook, I share my whole entire story on how I learned about credit, how I utilize my credit, how to keep your utilization between under 10% if you can, and how to pay it off, and how to understand statement dates versus due dates, and you know, stuff like that. And I've been in the 800s since 2021, and I haven't went down yet.
So how do you do that though with everyday life? And
I live off credit cards. I don't use a
so that's card. Even more of a point though. But how do you keep it
under 10%?
Because wouldn't it mean
I pay it off in full every month? If I charge $5,000, I'm paying $5,000.
Okay,
that's how I do it. Now, that's within my means. Everyone has their means. If you can't do that, then I say no. Don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the tricky thing about credit, though.
I know it make you feel like you got something you don't,
because it goes up and down. You know what I'm saying? And if I charge that amount, by the time I know it's due, I'm paying it all in full. You know, because I look at it like this. This is how I get my rewards. You know, when I'm traveling, my points and stuff from American Express or whichever card I use. You know, my trip for me and my children to go to Europe, it was an expensive trip, but my flight, we flew first class, and I had to pay for that. Right?
See, my mama uses her points like that too. Like she get points on different things,
and you could just
credit
to your. So the only thing I was paying for was over there.
Yeah,
once you got there,
once I got there, my expenses or whatever.
But you still wasn't paying for it because you
wasn't spending a lot. I probably spent maybe like $6,000 over there, and that's me shopping, buying bags, buying tennis, food. Like it wasn't bad.
Right.
My car, you know. So, but again, I mean, I feel like I like to share with people on how to use their credit cards once you get them, not to max them out.
Yeah.
You know, because that's going to drop your score tremendously. And also paying off loans. A lot of people don't know that. We be so anxious because we were taught not to have any debt. But when you pay off a loan or a car note or whatever, it drops your score. Because you're losing history on that account. So then it's going to take a while for it to build back up.
Right.
So don't be quick to just pay stuff off.
Don't be quick to pay it off. No.
It's a lot of stuff we don't know.
That's such
it's a backwards thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Hey y'all, it's your girl Coco.
And your girl T.
And we are a cup of conversation. If you ladies are looking for long, short, body wave, kinky straight, loose wave, deep wave, luxurious bundles, swigs, you need to shop Boss Head Hair for boss women. They even are on DoorDash, and you can get your wig delivered straight to your front door. Quicker than Amazon any day.
Period. And if you don't like waiting like me, you can go in-store to pick up your bundles. Download the app for special deals and updates on all the Boss Head. And make sure you shop Boss Head Hair for boss women.
Boss women, yes. And if you need a little money off, you can use our code displayed here on the screen to save.
Period. Tell a Cup of Conversation sent you.
When you use your debit card, what purpose are you getting from it? And your money is gone right then and there.
Right.
Your money is gone. Right? You charge you swipe your card for $300, your debit card, that money gone straight out your account. Right?
Okay, so it do make sense.
It makes sense.
You're gonna pay it.
You're gonna pay
anyway,
it, right?
But the credit card gives you
time.
Yes.
And
then
what a job didn't give you, the credit card will basically.
Exactly.
So you kind of put those two together. They team working with you right now.
It kind of like sucks because it's like you using your credit card all throughout the week, but when your check comes, goddamn, now I know I gotta give most of my check, but then I can use my credit card.
But then you could use your credit card.
But also with the credit, you
also have the option. Is up to you. You also have the option if you want to pay that full credit card bill in full. You could send them $150.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get interest on the balance that you have, of course. Yeah. But at least you know, okay, I still got access to use this money in case I need to. I was taught to only use the credit card for emergencies. That's how I was.
Yeah, that's what I was.
You know, well, I said, I live off credit cards. I do not swipe a debit card for nothing. Only time I use my bank account is to pay my credit card bills. That's it. Oh, and I pay my rent to my landlord because I Zelle him. That's it.
I gotta start.
Everything is
and the rent really needs to go.
It sounds like Lanaya need to have a women mentorship program or something because because like me and T always talk about like, and when I say that, I'm not jokingly when I say like,
I know
when I say like I want to be like Lanaya when I grow up, I'm not joking when I say that because what I'm saying is like the whole like we talk about the aesthetics of being a woman, being in your feminine this and that, and we label it with shallow stuff.
Yes, very. Yeah.
And with me, like even, and I'm sure with T too, like lately, because we talked about it lately, like part of me wanting to be more feminine and more like a woman, or because I'm not that. I mean, T might say I'm old because I'm older than her, but you know, I'm not. You know, really? Well, not you, but some of my friends,
the same age. Right?
Yeah, some of my other friends that's a little bit younger than me, they say I'm old, but I'm 32. So I just feel like I just started feeling like I want to be more womanly. Like I want to come across as a woman. Like I don't want to come across as a girl anymore. So a part of that to me is not just the outside appearance. It's just like, what are you doing behind closed doors that show like you got your life together?
Right.
And like a lot of
not even just a look of it. It's knowing certain things.
And knowing how and living a way. And like how you saying how you pay your bills, how you do your thing. That's what I'm talking about when I say
not requesting to be on the payment plan because you done fucked
you know what I'm saying,
because you done fucked up the bag this week and that. Like,
it used to be like that. Coming from New Orleans, I used to let disconnect notices come and then pay it, or I'll call and get an extension on the disconnect notice. I did that forever, but it was a mindset, and I was like, okay, Lanaya, you too old for this. You got the money,
and that's kind of what we get.
Yeah, you gotta kind of readjust or reprogram your mind. You know, or whatever. Is it easy at times? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? I just be grateful that I have it to do it that way, and it's less stressful, because you know when you get an electric bill or something in the mail, I ain't gotta worry about that. My credit card, that's on auto draft. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not like you don't never have the money. The only thing is you gotta make sure you have the money to pay that credit card.
Exactly.
But other than that, I mean, I probably have like $500,000 in credit cards.